here's Carter Williams. Down low. Again, the miss by the Stars. Clark back to Bennett. Another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention the likely #1 pick next year. And when you talk about upside, Bennett is a guy who has that.
No good on the free throw. And the elites will go with a different look here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Noel. Gobert comes in for Zeller. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Burke in for Oladipo. And he can't hit the second. Now here's Carter Williams. He has 6. Dishes it to Muhammad. 3-on-3. Caldwell Pope passes it to Mr. Clutch. Cans it from downtown. Mr. Clutch has got 5. Now Carter Williams. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. And, you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Cody Zeller out there with Noel. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the game right now for the elites.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
No, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
For most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6. Here's Zeller. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 4th rebound in this one. And McLemore kicks to Muhammad. The dish to Carter Williams. Misses from close range. The Elites trail by 7. He feeds it to Oladipo. He passes to Mr. Clutch. And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's McLemore. 12 points for him. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Good vision he's showing. When the defense collapses, he's making the right decision.
Well, that awareness and understanding, that's something scouts and GMs love to see.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebounded by the Stars. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Feeds it to Muhammad. The basket, Carter Williams.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble. Michael Carter Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Stars up 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And now we return to one of the highlights of the entire year, the Rookie Showcase, brought to you by Champs. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
On the floor for the Stars, they've got McLemore, Len out there with Bennett. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Muhammad in at the 3 spot.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
And McLemore gets to Carter Williams. And there's the feed to Bennett. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Stars need to get off a shot. Nice shot by Bennett.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
You know what? I've got to admit it. I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised with how well this kid's been playing.
Well, not a guy penciled in among those top picks in the draft, but he's certainly been right at the top of his form in this game.
Bennett defended by Zeller. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You know, with Bennett out of UNLV, you love his great hands for a big guy. Can really catch and finish at the rim. You start talking about his strength, his ability to absorb contact. I like his game.
Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. When you've got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with.
Here's Len. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Carter Williams. Here's Mr. Clutch. The Stars with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mr. Clutch has got 4 this quarter. And the Stars leading by 11.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
6 to shoot. And McLemore gets to Carter Williams. Shoots it. And he hits the jump shot. Carter Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
That one goes. Count.
And I think he's showing more range than perhaps he was given credit for.
Well, his jumper has been falling out there. A nice showing for him.
Passes to McLemore. Kicks it to Len. Defended by Noel. Pass to Carter Williams. Dishes to Bennett. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 18.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
He kicks it to Oladipo. Pass to Porter. The dish to Oladipo. Fires from the line. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .146 left in the third. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A great showing for him today.
Well, you know, we talked about where he's projected to go in the draft, but with performances like this, I mean, he could be on the rise.
You know, and the work he's been doing on the backboard, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Stars.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And, Steve, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And that one's good. Perfect.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Carter Williams. 12 points for him. Here's McLemore. Drains it from beyond the arc. McLemore's got 18 points.
Beautiful passes he's making to set up his teammates out there.
And that's something he'll definitely bring to the table for whichever team drafts him. I mean, his ability to make plays for other people.
Mr. Clutch from beyond the arc and then some. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Carter Williams kicks to Walters. He feeds it to Carter Williams. The pass to Walters. 6 on the shot clock. McLemore. No good on the three. Burke with it. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And welcome back to the Star-Studded Rookie Showcase, sponsored by Champs. The top draft prospects showing what they can do as we prepare for the draft.
That's what it's all about, Kevin. I mean, that's why we're here.
Sometimes agents want to hold their players out of a game like this. Great to see the top prospects show up and compete.
Mr. Clutch, he's in at the point. Porter is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Noel. And it's Oladipo in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game right now for the elites. Doubled by Noel. Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. Len. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Feeds it to Zeller. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you look at Zeller. He's a 6'11 center. Very quick, agile, very skilled. He can handle the ball. Has great touch inside. I think the question mark is just his overall strength down on the block.
Well, Steve, you know what? I love everything about Cody Zeller. And you're right, the strength is something he'll have to work on, but he can get that. He's added strength since he was at Indiana just 2 years, so you know that'll come. But his skill set and the footwork you love to see in a guy that big. He knows how to get angles to finish. I think he's got a really bright future in the NBA. And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Mr. Clutch. 22 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Carter Williams dishes to McLemore. The feed to Bennett. Bennett gets a screen from McLemore. Fades and shoots. And it's blocked by Zeller.
And, Steve, I like what we're seeing from him defensively.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I mean, he's really taking on the challenge, and that's smart. And scouts are looking at that as much, if not more, than what you do offensively.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the elites.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
Muhammad, the pass to Len. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rejected by Muhammad. Now here's Carter Williams. He dishes it to Bennett. Kicks to Carter Williams. Len sets a screen for Carter Williams. Passes it to Bennett from outside the arc. The Stars again missing. The Leeds trail by 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 28.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now, go take it. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Muhammad. Muhammad's got 5 rebounds tonight. He passes to Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from McLemore. Carter Williams kicks to McLemore for 3. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Zeller's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Carter Williams. Offensive rebound. Shot by Zeller, no good. And the Stars leading by 4. Carter Williams dishes to McLemore. One kick kicks to Bennett. Pass to McLemore. He feeds it to Len. 8 feet away. Gets it to go. And the Stars lead by 6. Now the Elites with it. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Dishes it to Oladipo. He kicks to Porter. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Another shot, and that one's good by Porter.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block. Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Zeller passes to Mr. Clutch. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 31.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Now Carter Williams. Now the dish to Bennett. Feeds to Carter Williams. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Elites ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Bennett, rejected by Porter.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively, the ball is really moving.
And here is Carter Williams. High arcing shot, rebounded by Noel. Noel's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cannot hit. Nice D from Muhammad.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Carter Williams dishes to Muhammad. Offensive rebound. McLemore. Great D that time from Cody Zeller.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mr. Clutch has got 37.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Bennett setting the pick for Carter Williams. Will it go? And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yeah, it is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot. Boy, what a great and one right there. These are the kind of plays that win you basketball games, guys.
The feed to Oladipo. Shot's good. And the Elites lead by 2. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
Carter Williams kicks to left. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Here's Mr. Clutch. Kicks it to Oladipo. Pass to Zeller. Here's Mr. Clutch for 3. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession. Time call here. The Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Carter Williams, the pass to Bennett. He feeds it to Muhammad. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Passes it to Bennett. Shot clock at 6. A huge shot to tie it up. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's McLemore. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we're heading. And we welcome you back to one of the hottest tickets of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase presented by Champs. Such a great opportunity for these young players to test their skills against their peers.
You got that right. I mean, who doesn't want to play against the best?
Well, that's why you play in the game like this, because these players want to compete against the best in the world. That's why they're all trying to get to the NBA.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Elites. Mr. Clutch, he's in at point guard. Cody Zeller out there with Porter. Then it's Noel, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2.
And you just don't know how this game is going to go, do you? I mean, what a treat going into the overtime period, and we get even more of an opportunity to see the future of the NBA dueling it out here tonight.
And Steve, nobody's complaining. I mean, we got a little dessert here. I mean, we get to call a game where, for many fans, this is their first ever look at the upcoming talent for the future of the NBA.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet, anyway.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result. And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Bennett with it. 6 to shoot. Makes the lead pass. Gets it to go. 17 points for Alex Len.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 41. The Stars with the lead. Now here's Muhammad. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Here's Bennett. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Cody Zeller. And he lobs it out the rim. An emphatic LU jam.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Now Carter Williams. Some solid defense from Mr. Clutch. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. To take the lead. And it's sent back by Len. And here's McLemore. Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Pass to Bennett. Zeller grabs the board. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Elites. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, he didn't waste those opportunities, and that's just what they needed with the game this close.
Bennett with it. He's against Zeller.
It's been a good one for Bennett. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates. He's grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
No good for Mr. Clutch.
He hasn't been much help to them offensively here in overtime, Kevin. Maybe he's just exhausted.
Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
Now, they cannot afford to come up empty.
Bennett kicks to Len. Offline.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead.
Great composure at the line. A lot of pressure on those free throws, but he stepped up and buried them.
And so here are the Elites. Here is Porter. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. Right between the eyes. Here's Carter Williams. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. So it's the Elites taking the W in a close one.
Well, it was a fun one.